mean to transition?
It means to go with something.
Okay, to move somewhere else, okay? If we're in high school, we're either gonna go to a college or a career. And this is listing some of the things that we're frustrated about as students sometimes, because you're gonna be asked to do some stuff. Okay? I have taken care of you. Your mom and dad have taken care of you for many, 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 many years. But students must disclose their disability and ask for help. If you do not tell someone, like Mr. Beard, that you have a disability, they won't know you have a disability. Your IEP does not follow you automatically. So you have to disclose that you have a disability. Okay? Mr. Beard, talk about the Northwest and how things are handled there.
Well, what Ms. Martin just said is absolutely true. I have parents that'll call me, and I know Ms. Gardner, she's from the Northwest of Southern, has the same thing happen. Parents call me, well, didn't you get a copy of the IEP? No, because you didn't bring me one. It's not coming from your school automatically. They're not gonna just send it. Matter of fact, they're not gonna send it if I call them and ask for it. Because it's your problem, it's not mine. You have to pick that document up and bring it to me. You should all have a copy of it that's provided to you each time you have a meeting, right?
What I do when you graduate is I give you a big envelope. I don't want you losing that big envelope because I do not want to photocopy everything that's in that big envelope the second time. Would you accept a digital file?
Yes.
Okay.
We-
This year I'm going to send a digital file and the big envelope.
Right. Actually, I like digital files because I can pick out what I need out of it, print what I need out of it from the actual file, the hard copy file. It's not trees that way.
Right.
We don't have as many pieces of unnecessary paper. But let me explain real quick what that IEP is when you come to college. It's not, we take this document and continue,
No.
okay? Doesn't work that way. The IEP is used for nothing more than verification. It's verification that we have a disability, that we need accommodation. That accommodation list is not going to look just like the list in an IEP. Because by the nature of secondary school versus post-secondary school, there are going to be some accommodations that don't happen in college. I get the question, but I'm going to give you a couple of examples that have come through recently. One, I had a parent call me earlier this week about attendant care, which I don't know if you know what that means. Attendant care is when someone attends school with the student and attends to their needs throughout the day. That's provided in secondary school as a part of federal funding and requirements under IDEA. It's not provided in college because college is a choice. College is not part of the free appropriate public education. So attendant care is not something that we cover. So that has to be sourced through some other agency. And if you wait until this point in your senior year to start that process, it can be really hard to find that service that you need by the time school starts. Another one that I had come through recently was
Click to the next slide, please.
request for the testing process to be different. In other words, not just extending time, not just a non-distracted area, but also to reduce numbers of options on the test,
Right.
to alter the
That's
assessment.
modification. We don't do that at high school level
Right.
either.
Well, we have some high schools that
Okay.
still do.
Uh,
And
I know.
that was a request, and that modification is not something that happens in college either. So that's a couple of examples, and I'll let you go ahead.
Basically, at high school level, we're wanting the outcome to be good. We're hoping that you're successful. So we're giving you a lot of accommodations. We're helping you graduate. We're helping you pass the state test. We're helping you pass your classes. College level, though, it's access. It's not so much we want you to be successful. You have the ability to go to college if you make the scores on the ACT, and if Norm notice on this, right column, what does it say in every one of those? Student, who's in charge? Student, okay? Get used to it. You've got to advocate for yourself, you've got to self-identify, you've got to talk to a person that's going to help you. Even if you think, oh, I'm never going to need an accommodation You might, once class starts and it gets really, really hard.
Can I jump in?
Yes.
That's what a lot of folks think coming to college. Now, they may have had accommodations entire time they were in high school, but feel like when they get to college, they're gonna take the reins and they're not gonna need it. And it's admirable to give it a shot that way. But you have to understand that signing up for accommodation,
The tab on the iPad, if you have an iPad on your desk, before you get to college, there's also one for Northwest. I want you guys using the iPads and looking at information from the different programs. Get to College has lots of resources helping you with applying for scholarships. Ms. McChristen, who's going to talk next, also has some information more geared toward if you're going to go to college and you need help paying for it. She has some resources through both rehab you guys need to be aware of.